Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I'm going to be doing Miss Ari Fletcher inspired makeup look. And your favorite celebrities have not been so kind. Um, I also want to talk about teachers also are quitting their jobs, unfortunately, and it's sad. It's really sad that the children don't care about education anymore. They just want to be in the streets, and the parents allow it. Parents think it's cute for them to be disrespectful. No, baby, I'm not your mom. I don't want no kids. Go find your mom. Hi. So yeah, so I want to talk about. I'm good. How are you? Your favorite celebrities, right? Are mega, right? So everybody been talking about Chili, Nick Cannon, and Amber Rose. Amber Rose comment and said that everybody should use the N word. And I'm just like, is she this stupid? Like, what's wrong with you? Why you trying to be something that you're not? Marina Artez, follow her. But yeah, it's really sad. You know, Chili said that she didn't do it, but you did. You gave a donation. How did you not read the fine print? Hey, I don't have my contacts. How you doing? I want to ask you, is Brian? I can't see. What do you feel about Chili, Nick Cannon, and Rose? I just feel like they all so stupid. Excuse me, Lord. I know that's not a nice word to say, but I feel like these people are ashamed of who they are. Um, I feel that way. That's just me personally. Um, I just don't know. These people are. I don't know. I don't know who these people are, and that's why a lot of people are saying don't try to look up to them because they are sellouts. And it's sad because y'all married black or y'all didn't got people pregnant or had a baby by someone black, and I don't know. That is so stupid to me that everybody's going against one another, right? And Nick said that the Republican Party helped black Americans because the Democrats were racist. And I'm like, you really think the Republican Party care about you? Hi, Earl. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's flicking or something. I don't know. Don't ask me. But I don't know what is going on with everybody. I don't know. Does any party? I don't know. It's just I don't know, y'all. It's just people just flip floppy. People don't like one another. It's just a crazy day that we live in. Everybody showing their true colors. And it is it sad? Most definitely. And all of this um stuff is going on. So you gonna stand by a man that's, I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet with that, but it's just a lot of people done lost their homes, and everybody telling y'all need to get out there and work and this and that. Oh, so y'all celebrities saying that, but y'all was out there selling y'all body, selling y'all soul to stay on top. But at the end of the day, you still the N word to them. They don't want you. It's just honesty. I don't know. It's just, and then I was just watching this lady. She was talking about Biggie Smalls that she saw him in hell because she asked God, because God was showing her, because she just kept saying she kept trying to inflict pain on herself, but God never let her. But He was showing her, what it was, the afterlife, and He was telling her that about Biggie Smalls, that Biggie didn't need him, so Biggie was suffering and all of that. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all trying to follow these people in the industry because what they saying they're doing, and they done sold they soul. Because that's what they did. People don't want to talk about the Bible and things in that nature. Like all this going on in the world, like all these people passing diseases around thinking it's funny and cute, and people being heartless. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's a cop. I don't know. I think he's from Atlanta, here in Atlanta. I don't know. He gave his girlfriend. They've been dating for a good while, and then gave her HIV, knowing that he had it, but he could have took pills for it. You know what I'm saying? So these men out here are very low down. They're very nasty, nasty. And I get tired of people saying, "Oh, it's Atlanta this, Atlanta that." No, baby, it's all over. People coming from Chicago, New York, spreading that. Everybody is traveling. It's not just one state. It's people traveling. Everybody just had to be aware. Then they also, people were saying that they was fixing their my chart results on I guess Chat GPT, right? And I said, what? I said that should be illegal. I said they need to stop that. And I feel like I'm telling y'all the truth. I promise you guys. I feel like God has protected me from so much drama and hurt from people. Like I told y'all that I was trying to date and it don't work out. I only go on a date with them one time. I'm telling y'all, like, God has really protected me. I promise you. I know I could have been like them. I know, but I'm just glad I never gave up my virtue, my V card. People probably think I do because of the way I look, but no, if you can't open no door for me, you can't initiate conversation, build communication and stuff like that, and you think I'm finna open my legs to you? No. And that's why people get mad with me. I'm telling you, when you have self respect and boundaries for yourself, let those men be. Let them go. They nothing but negativity. They don't like to see, especially black women as females, to take charge, to be happy, not being with them. It's a lot of men that are miserable and jealous. Like women can be jealous of another woman, a man can be jealous of a woman as well. I don't care how cute or money a car he have, protect yourself at all costs. I promise you. I don't care if people talk about me. Oh, you a loner, you this and that. Yep. I surely am because God has protected me. I have went through so much trials and tribulations of dealing with people that did not like me. They hated me so much. Men called me a B. They called me all kinds of names just because I did not partake into their activities so they can sleep with me. And they hollered, oh, that's why you want to be by yourself. And I just look at them and turn around. I just say, okay. And they get mad. I don't care. You're not finna just use psychology on me. I'd rather be by myself than having a disease that I can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, these men out here are evil. I'm telling y'all. It's just too much. Let me see what Earl. Hoes is too, and I'm from Chicago, and it ain't high here, so uh knock it off, y'all booty goons on the lots. Nah, not mine. Well, a man is human, but you need to use protection. Stop spreading your germs out to females. But all this fornicating and stuff, God don't like that. It's not about being human. It's about respect. Y'all not respecting your morals. You're not respecting your body. That's what God is. Y'all just letting the devil trick y'all. Cause we just this for the past 6 years. You have people. Well, I've been dealing with it since 2013 or well high school. That guys been trying to get with me. But let me tell you this: love yourself, and that's why I just don't care about dating. People feel like it supposed to bother me or hurt me that I'm not dating nobody or I don't have a child with anybody. It don't bother me because I don't want to be in a predicament, being stuck, taking care, a child or children, and he get up and leave and do what he want to do. That's too much. I don't want to bring a child in the world that two parents can't get along or the parent don't want to be a parent, they still want to be out there in the streets. I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring that negative emotion to a child that did not ask to be here. Only a child can ask for is just to be loved and be treated right. Hey, Camp. Yeah. I don't want children. And that's the thing I could say about my mother. She not pressuring me to have children. She never did. But people on my job, I'm like, I have a mother. And my boss, everybody just want to be in my business. I'm not like everybody else, and that's what y'all can't stand. I'm not like them young girls. I didn't get pregnant in my teens. I didn't get pregnant in my 20s. I'm not pregnant in my 30s. I'm just want to live my life peacefully. I'm not trying to destroy my life. And and I realized that God protected me so much because of people I had coming in out my life that I thought were my friends. Like I told you guys, that man who was 45 years old trying to talk to me, and I told him no. And I asked him to help me with my resume, and he just made a joke about it. And it was fine because he just wasn't meant to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and I saw him looking on my page too, because I unfollow him. I don't care. I tell y'all how it is. Y'all can say I'm petty or whatever, but it's just honesty. I don't lie. I'm not finna beg nobody. You're not even showing support. It's funny because people want to see your downfall because they want you to be underneath them. Because people can see your talent. People can see the talent, the hard working you do. But when you do positive in this world, people always look at the negative to bring you down. People want the negative, they want the miserable. They want everybody to be miserable, be on the same level as them. You're right, Kate. Yeah. Relationships, it's not about, I don't know why people think being in a relationship is all about sex. It's not about sex. You got to be dedicated. Y'all got to be on the same team. Bills coming in, saving money, um, having life insurance, um, if y'all traveling together, this and that, and then having, if y'all want to have a bank account together, it's more than just sex. It's really about building partnership. But people don't know about partnership anymore. People don't want to have relationships. Everybody want to be out here at butt wild and want to have 4 to 5 girlfriends, and that's why the STDs are up high. Or a boyfriend. Everybody like the same sex. You know, it's crazy out here, and you can't trust nobody. I've been like that on my life. I can't trust nobody. And I want to talk about Ari Fletcher. Ari Fletcher. I had seen a couple days ago, but I didn't pay it no attention because I didn't know she had a beauty line, a lip gloss line. And because if I knew that, I would have did a review on it. But like I said, everybody's doing a makeup line nowadays. Um, her manager kicked her out of the company, so she told on everybody on social media not to buy. And I'm gonna do more because I'm gonna upload that video on Wednesday. Because I was gonna be talking about braids falling out and people also spending $600 to $800 to get their hair done. I won't be doing it. Getting that, them braids and stuff, sew-ins. I do my own braids. I do the rubber band method. I do my big ones in box braids, and I wear it for 2 weeks and I take it down. I'm not finna. You don't supposed to wear braids for a month. That's what the lady said. Because that connectolon is eating your hair. That's why everybody going through uh breakage around their edges, because y'all get them little small, tiny box braids. And you really should just get big ones, and then it don't supposed to be all the way down to your kneecaps. Your braids should be like right in here, because it won't be heavy on your hair. So um you learn a lot on social media. Thank you, Miguel. But I got so much to talk about. But I'm gonna talk about Ari Fletcher um brand. And I do feel like that's wrong. kicking somebody out of a brand. And that's why I said you, and it made me think about my YouTube channel. Like, everybody pretending, oh, I'm going to help you, I'm going to do this and that. And people get jealous of what you can do, what you can sell, and then they can copy you, and then they'll feel like, oh, I don't need you anymore. That's how people are. This is how the business is. People want to know your business, how you do things, so they can steal and they go on about their business. A lot of people, you have to watch your back because you're the only one that you have as a friend. I promise you. If you can save $600 to $800, that's what all women should do instead of washing money all the time or invest that on something more meaningful. But you can't tell black women nothing. They gotta, I understand, you workaholic, and that's why I started wearing wigs, right? Because I was like, I can wash my own hair, slick it back, braid it. Now I know, because the lady said she went to go get her hair done. She had to get it washed and clipped, because we can't really clip our own ends, because that's how we make our hair grow. She spent $200. That's too much money. That is too much money. I see if she'll say 120, you know, but $200. People are greedy for money, and it's so sad because a lot of people said that, I'm gonna cut my hair off, and because a lot of people don't have time, because even the guys now having a hard time. They go to the barbershop, they spend $60 to $100, $60 to $100 to get their hair cut. Like, when I tell you the hair business is a hot mess, it is. Like, and then people don't want to do your hair. They don't do it right. They have do it. They can't concentrate. They gotta gossip. Mm-mm. And I think people gonna have to start learning how to do their own hair at home. You know, fail. It's just too much. Hey, Jonathan, it's too much because people don't want to go back to school, and people just unprofessional, very unprofessional, disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Then the kids, they don't want to learn anything in school. They in high school. They don't want to read. They don't want to study. They disrespectful because the parents, and then the the parents don't want to be bothered with the children. But you brought them here. Why you can't tell them how to say thank you? Dress nice. And it's like, what you? I said we all are going through something, but let these children learn, because these people don't want these children to go to school and get an education, especially the black ones, because they don't want them to outsmart the other kids. But y'all going on this route, the kids can't learn nothing. They're not showing discipline. Like, I tell y'all every day on my job how the parents teach, um, not teach, but train their daughters and sons. The daughters, they had their daughters dressing like thoughts. I'm sorry. They do. They not teaching them how to be a lady. You don't have to show your body. You don't have to wear hair all the way down on the floor. You're not Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unsanitary, and it's just not attractive. They up here smoking weed, and you know what I'm saying? It's not cute. It's not funny. And you just wonder, like, what the parents really doing? They didn't plan to have kids. Well, you better unplan. But the thing is, they know that their parents did not play with them. So why y'all have y'all children doing things that's disrespectful that you could not do when you was their age? The grandparents rude too. When they bring money to the register, they don't teach the child to put it in the hand, in the cashier hand, because everybody like, oh, they nasty. Like, I have hand sanitizer. Y'all nasty. You put your hands on the steering wheel. Y'all eating out your hands, coming in a different atmosphere, bringing dogs in on y'all don't supposed to. It's just disgusting. People are very nasty out here. And they look at me like I'm rude and disrespectful, trying to book and all that. I'm still standing. I'm not finna be scared of no one. And no, I'm not being like I'm bad or being disrespectful, but I'm a person too. I can talk to you like a person. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not calling you a B. I'm not calling you a H. Y'all just are very hateful people. People are very hateful people in this world. Like I said before, I know we all done lost something. We done lost family members. We done lost jobs. We done lost things that we don't have no control of. But all we have to do is just keep praying and stay positive. I know it'd be hard for me. I've been looking for a different job. Probably was the last 8 years. I could not find a job. People kept failing me. There were times, yes, I wanted to give up, but I kept going. I asked people along the way to help me. They pretend they smile in my face. I don't see them no more because people don't want to help you. Because people don't want to see you move up and do better than them. The job I've been on for a very long time, a decade. You think the boss want to give me more money? No, they don't want to see me move up. They use every excuse. They try to slander my name. They try to slander me. They try to find things out about me to make me look guilty, be a bad person. And in reality, they are a bad person because all they do is copy and paste. They don't like me because I know more than them. And that's what all these other different nationalities, that's what they mad about. That's why they hate blacks because one, they don't want to see you educated, you dressing nice, you looking good, and you're not a wild person because that's how they see blacks, as negative. And that's why I don't want to see young girls getting out here pregnant and they're not married. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these guys, they don't want to be in a relationship. They just want to go to bed with you and move forward and go about their business. Like these rap girls. Lotto, she's pregnant. I thought she would at least get married. They said Glorilla. And no, I'm not hating on them. I'm not being judgmental. But I'm saying that they haven't had a career long enough, in my opinion, because they have a little hits out. That's it. They don't give themselves time to really get into what they want to be. If you okay, I understand you want to have a family. Okay, he need to marry you, get you a prenup, get things in order, and go on. People say I'm afraid of marriage. Okay, and you should be afraid to have a baby, Cause they gonna go about their business. What about the child not having a father in their life? Broken homes. Y'all gotta stop doing that. That's not cute. If they can't marry you or see themselves with you, don't get pregnant with them or have a baby. That's why people feel like, oh, something wrong with me. It's nothing wrong with me. What is wrong with? I have standards. I have boundaries. Because I'm not allowing a man to get me pregnant. Yeah, I'm a pretty woman. I'm confident about that. Yes, I'm pretty. But I'm not being cocky about it. But I know that just because someone come up to me, that doesn't mean that I had to smile in their face to be accepted and let them lay up with me. No, I have self-respect for myself. It's not about being all the day. I get tired of females and males saying that because let's just say if I did allow that, you think a man gonna still love me and respect me? No. They're gonna say, oh, she was too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have boundaries up. Because these men, they don't care. They're not emotional like as women as we are as women. They don't care. But when you have self-respect for yourself, and of course, some not gonna like it. They're gonna get mad. They're gonna talk about you. Oh well, goodbye. You're not for me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to teach. Young girls or, you know, I think with me, I like talking to older people. If we really can communicate, because people feel judgmental, and some people just feel like or think that you're more. And it's not about that. It's just about you have self-respect for yourself. You have self-respect for yourself. So it's not about you not knowing or not learning. It's just that you see so much going on in the community that people don't like one another. They don't respect one another. So I don't care. You have to stop caring what people say or think about you because they don't know your heart. They don't know what you've been through. Um, like people thinking that it's cute to have a sexual transmitted disease, and it's not. Cause who's gonna be paying for your bills? Then when you meet somebody you like, then you can't be with them because they're not gonna want that. Parents, y'all failed badly. I don't know what's wrong with these children. It's really sad, and I hope they find the guidance. You look good before the makeup and after. I don't see much of a difference. You do makeup though? Hey, thank you so much. No, I don't do makeup. I work at a beauty supply store, so I do help people. With like the color. Like I have an eye for the color they want, like for hair or for um makeup. So that's why I just do. I just help people, but I don't do makeup on the side because let me tell you this: people are so raunchy. I'm sorry because they don't want to pay for nothing. Like y'all seen all them videos on TikTok that people get their hair done and they don't want to pay. I'm good. I'm really good on that. Very sad that you are having to explain these simple concepts to anyone above the age of 2 years old. Well, we live in a world like that, unfortunately. Because when you have boundaries, what's your name? Dairy, it's just a lot of evil people out here. People don't want to see you grow or move up. I'm telling you. And men are the worst. Men do that. They do, unfortunately. Look at my water wave ponytail. They do, unfortunately. And, you know, we just live in a world that's full of evil, jealousy, hate. You know, nobody don't like one another. People get jealous what you have. You don't have friends. Hell, you don't even have a boyfriend or a husband at that because they despise you. They cheat on you, giving you. I mean, you just see all these stories replay. You just don't. You don't have nobody. Just yourself and God. Well, you have God first and yourself. Because everybody be trying to use you. Then they try to make you feel bad because, oh, that's your family or, this and that. But how is this family? If you feel like you can use me, you don't check up on me. You don't say, hey, how you doing? None of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the toxic. And then when you grow up and you tell, you talking about it and you tell people who they are, they get mad. Oh, you're disrespectful or you shouldn't do this or you're the problem. No, I'm not. I'm identifying the problem, but I'm not the problem. You know, people don't want you to say that. And then if those the people online trolls, that's probably people from your family or people from your past that don't want to see you do good. They want to make you feel bad. They want to have all this negative energy towards you. And like I said, I'm not up here. I'm not shaking my butt. I'm not showing my body. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just being uplifting as much as I can because I want to show girls you being pretty doesn't mean you're going to be treated right. You're going to be accepted because people are always going to figure something out or something's wrong about you because they don't like you. That's how people are. They like to start mess. You have monitoring spirits. They're going to monitor you, everything you do, say. And then you have girls that's going to copy you, everything you do and say. So it's just so much. That's with females. Now with males, if you on your grind and you a businesswoman, or they'll try to slow you down. They'll try to bring you flowers and this and that. I watch too much Lifetime. You know, they will try to force you to be with them and you don't want them because they're too aggressive or they start putting their hands on you. Things of that nature that you have to think about. So yes, I had to explain everything like a 2-year old because people don't forgot to have humanity, to have self-love, self-respect for others, and to cherish every moment. And people hate being black. And it just is sad, you know. It's just trauma everywhere. I'm proud of who I am as a black woman. I'm not out here doing everything like everybody else. I'm not comparing myself. Yes, it do make us look bad because people out here doing things, but other races do worse. They love to put us on the news before anybody else. But at the end of the day, I'm just proud of myself because I don't have kids. Um, I'm glad that I did not get in a dangerous relationship, and I removed a lot of people out of my life, whether, from the past, present, whoever. I had to let them go because they did not want to see me achieve better than them. Because you start seeing people for who they truly are. Um, People came in and also came out my life. So it's okay. You know, you're not going to be for everybody. Friendships gonna be short lived, but sometimes I don't even think those be friendships. It's just lessons that you get from them, whether it's good and bad, and you move on to your next chapter. So I have been getting being a content creator. I want to say this: it's hard. It's definitely hard. I do see why other content creators take a break, like a mental break from social media, because you get so much negativity. You get so much negatives than positives. It's like I got a negative on here. People was trolling me and kept saying, "Oh, you're the problem. You this and that," and and it's like it's so funny when you speak the truth, like the real truth. It hurts people really bad. Think about it. When you do talk about your truths, it hurt people. It hurt people. Like when you talk about STDs and all of that, people they disappear. They start, oh, where's she talking about this and that? Because y'all don't want to hear the truth because y'all know y'all wrong for doing what y'all doing. But it's all good because God be watching. God be watching because you being evil and doing what you're doing out here, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's the same thing with people who said they were going to help me with a job and stuff. It's okay. It's good. Because you know what? Because one day you're going to need that help. And see, a lot of people during the pandemic, before the pandemic actually, oh, no, I'm not going to let my daughter work here. This and that. You think they all big and mighty. And, honey, when that pandemic, they all was scrambling to find a job. Never say never, and never think that you're too good to work at a job. We know these 9 to 5s. They treat people like crap, but we work hard, and they wonder why people not working. Cause people get tired of that. You are treating people like that, like slavery. People work hard. They come to work on time. You don't even want to acknowledge that. Everybody, bosses like to find a negative because they're miserable and they unhappy. And then yeah, most of them be racist, and you have to deal with that. And go about your business. And that's why a lot of people start become entrepreneurs. With TikTok. I wish I would have did that a long time ago when it first came out, but I didn't know about the app. I started on there 2022, but people not getting paid now. They've been waiting 2 to 3 months to get their checks, and it's sad. And you can't put all your eggs in one basket. So for me, I'm really working probably like 5 to 6 jobs myself. Like I'm doing stuff. Like I'm a caretaker. I do YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have 2 Instagram channels. I have a TikTok. Trying to launch my new ebooks. You know, I'm doing it. I really am. Thank you. I really am. I'm doing all the work. I'm doing the best that I can to acknowledge who I am and what I want to do because I want to be creative. I want to be in my own space because I realize that I do good working by myself. And I think that's why a lot of people was coming in and out my life because God was showing me like these people are not for you. They don't want to see you do good. They copy you, They're not going to acknowledge you for it. And you have to be your own leader, love yourself. And I am in a place of loving myself more than ever, but I need to get up higher more. And I do that every day. I come on this live, I tell y'all, hey, how you doing? We create makeups from celebrities, we talk about life. And I probably not finding the person because I have to dig deeper of who I am. You know, is it easy? It's not, because when you have so much going on in your personal life and professional life, it's very overwhelming. So you want to take out time for yourself, but you also thinking about bills and stuff, and you can't even go out and enjoy it anymore because people want to act a fool. You can't go on dates no more because men act like a child. They don't know how to communicate. And like I said, they don't know how to open doors. They act like they're so slow and this and that. You supposed to open door for a lady. And then if you're not financially stable, don't ask nobody to go on a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're trying to sleep with somebody, that's not a good look. Get your life in order so you can take a good woman out to dinner and conversate. It don't have to be nothing sexual. Men have to learn to separate communication and sexual. There's a time and place for the sexual. And that's why I feel like the music industry became part of it, social media became part of it, has ruined so many lives. People can't even compliment people no more, just hatred. And then people got to come all up in your face like this. This lady did me like this Saturday. And I had bad, she kept, and I had my face mask on. And she told me she's a cancer survivor. Okay, but why are you in my face? Why y'all gotta be so touchy? And I just kept it cool because I don't like people touching me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk to me. Then they get mad. Y'all gotta learn to have boundaries for people. Everybody don't like that. I don't even like no man in my face like that. That's like suffocating me, and I don't have like space and no boundaries. And there was another lady, she was all up on my behind. And I looked at her, I said, can you back up? I said, cause she looking at me crazy. And I looked at her, because you are. I'm not, I'm not gay. I don't like nobody up on me. I don't want no woman or no man up on me. You're not my partner. Cause they want your energy or something. But you're not finna have my energy. Take your, oh, excuse me. I forgot we on live. But take your butt on. I'm not into that freaky deaky mess. I'm just, y'all think that's cute and it's not. Y'all finna bust hell wide open. That's all I'm gonna say. The people may not like what I just said, but it's the truth. It's just people have a weird fetish. People are strange. People are very nasty. I don't know what happened, but I can't deal with it. I don't like I'm at a point I don't like working in customer service no more. I really don't. Cause people act like you're weird or are you real or something. It's like, yes, I'm human just like you. I have a skin. I'm not out here like that. Yes, I do protect my energy. I do protect my energy from men, especially because men are draining. I'm telling y'all that right now. Men are definitely draining. They have mother issues, like y'all be talking about women have men issues, or I mean daddy issues. These men have problems. And when they get to hollering at me or saying something very disrespectful or freaky to me, I'm cutting you off. They don't like it. I don't care. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to sexually disrespect me either because I'm not a sexual person. Of course, they say Scorpios are, but with me, I feel like I'm a different Scorpio. I really got to get to know you. I have to be really deep to get to know you to be in that type of part of my life. If we don't have a connection, then we just don't have a connection. If you can't try to communicate, it don't have to be every day, but just say, hey, I'm busy, whatever you want to do, you grown. But if I don't hear from you from 2 weeks and you talking about you trying to get in my pants, but you don't want to take me out, no. Could we went on a date one time? I had to cuss guys out. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of party y'all think this is because this not the right one. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. That's not funny to me. That's not sexy. I don't like no man talking nasty to me. That doesn't turn me on. I don't know why y'all think, oh, I can do this and that. Everybody's not into that. I don't like that. That is so disgusting to me. And they looking at me like I'm the problem. No, you're the problem. You sick and you need God in your life. But y'all don't want to hear that word, God, or nothing. That's what's wrong with that. That's why y'all have so many demons inside of y'all. All that freaky deaky music, doing all that threesome and stuff. People married, bringing another woman or man in a relationship. I feel like now that part I feel like that's wrong. Because when you're married to somebody, y'all supposed to be together, not nobody else. Those gonna be different soul ties. That's why some women or men they become possessive, crazy, all of that. But like I said, I have not been dating. I did date somebody during the pandemic 2023. Um, we just went out one time. Yes, I had my face mask on, and he was Jamaican, and he had children. I had to question him. He didn't want to tell me. And then what really gave me the red flag, we went out to eat. We went to Olive Garden. He thought that I was a quiet. I would just listen to him because I was reserved. Then he said something so unappreciative, y'all. Guess what he said? I'm sorry to cut you off. Y'all gonna trip when I say this. He said, I was talking to my coworker and I told him that I was with this girl and I was looking, I'm like, I told him like, I don't give head. Y'all know my heart start to do like this, like tighten, like I often cuss him out. I often say, you know what, forget you and go out this door. But I was so kind. I pretend like I didn't hear that and I just went on a conversation just talking about something else. I didn't want to hear that. I'm like, I'm like, what is wrong? I said, I'm not wearing no see-through dress. I'm wearing a nice dress. I'm covered up. I don't want to hear nothing about your sex life. This is our first date. And you gonna say that in the middle of our conversation? But I'm the problem. I have issues. I don't have issues. And that's why I said I don't like dating. I stopped dating for a while. And he was trying to go on another date with me. I said, So when I got the questions out of him, I ain't, then trying to come to my house late at night, driving in the dark. And I said, oh, no, sir, I don't play that. And you stand or, whatever, living with your baby mother, I don't do that. Uh. That's why I say you have to ask questions. And then when they go around and you be like, they hiding some. Or they get an attitude. It just take one time. Or then when you really try to be so nice and stuff, I'm like, it's something about you. You trying to get something. I'm telling you, I know. I know. Because men, they feel like they can buy you, and then once they do something for you, they want to have control over you, want to be possessive over you. Oh no. Oh no. That's why I'm glad I'm not with nobody. I don't have no children. Thank you, God. And I'm glad I still have my V card. Thank you, Lord. Because these men out here ain't about nothing. Like I be telling y'all, y'all be up here crying. I don't have nobody. I promise y'all, you'll be by yourself. When you do meet somebody, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Get to know them. If you feel something off, that's what God telling you. Get the hell on. Just it's just people just too negative. Especially now. Thank you, Lord. I'm not dating nobody. And then I think before the pandemic, 2018, because that's when I was finna graduate college. The boy I went to school with, he wasn't about nothing. He didn't want to try to do nothing. I said, we can go walking. We can go walk at the mall. I got something to do, or I don't have no car. But why are you trying to pursue me, but you don't have your life in order? Don't. That's why I feel like with men, if you don't have no money, you don't got nothing going for yourself, don't be trying to go out with nobody. Stay to yourself. Get your life figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when men do that. And then when you move on and be something about yourself, they want to bring you down, want to call you a B and all that. I don't have time for that childishness. You can call me a B all you want to. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to bring me down because you're miserable. Then you a HOE. That's all I'm going to say. But ladies, be careful out here if y'all dating. Because I'm glad I'm safe and I don't got time for that. I really don't. I tried in the past and it just didn't work out for me. Because God was telling me to love myself before anybody. I was putting people before me. And I had to learn to cut things off. So love yourself. Don't rush into no sex because it can change your life. Either pregnant or people give you something. I'm telling you, don't do it. Or they'll be beating on you. And I think, and I'm not being funny, but they need for a 15-year-old, they need to have a sex education class, and they need to be playing Tyler Perry movie Temptation, and what's that girl Gia too? She couldn't hardly walk. All these people that can't walk, they lost so much weight. They was this little. It's just too many teens out here. They said 15 to 24 years old have all those STDs because of the music industry. Saying, oh, it's okay, you can be gay. Oh, it's okay, you can do this and that. Is it? Hey, Anna. Y'all don't even let these people grow up till they 18 to decide. Y'all rushing children, and that's why they so sexual active and they messed up in the brain. It's sad out here. It's sad. People are very rude, disrespectful to the older people, cussing, sagging their pants. Girls out here showing their butt with acne on it, cellulites. I'm not being funny. But you get tired of seeing that. Like I'm telling y'all because I work in customer service. I see that 24/7. They smell like weed. Girls looking more like men, looking rough. And it's not funny, but I'm just being honest. It's sad because these people don't know what to do about their lives. The parents not teaching women how to be young ladies. I get tired of seeing everybody booty cheeks out. It's played out. It's nasty. It's just cringy, and you just get tired of it. You'll see stuff like that at the strip club or something, or to the club, regular club, bar, whatever. But in public, you don't have no respect for the older people that fought for us to have freedom, and y'all showing y'all butts off. Then y'all get an attitude, get mad, want to pow 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 or fight somebody, throw stuff. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. And then people get mad with me because I'm up here. I'm working at a job because I'm working with Koreans, and that's all they see is negativity of black people. That we on drugs, we aren't educated. We show our bodies, but when I came and I dressed nice, I changed the whole game because they can't stand me. I said yes because my mother, she went to work and she dressed nice. She didn't dress any kind of way. My mom didn't play that about me, especially when I was in elementary, middle school, high school. I was being bullied. They told me I didn't know how to dress. I dressed like an old lady because I dressed it more like Zendaya, Monica. Um, did I say Zendaya? And Selena Gomez. Those are my top three of women that know how. That's how I was dressing in school. And I want to continue on putting black women in a positive light. Y'all don't think I get tired of people talking about us in a negative light? I get tired of that. I also want to talk about something else. Y'all liked the video so much. Cardi B, her hair care line. I'm going to say I'm very proud of her. I like to see her focus and her determination. People love her, people hate her. The thing that I hate about my people, my black women, y'all keep talking about her so much in a negative light. It's okay. You don't feel like she understand us or whatever. That's your perspective. She do have black in her family. Okay, it's on her mother's side. Her cousin, she's probably like my skin complexion or maybe just a little bit darker. She's black. So Cardi B do have black in her family. And let me and the women gonna say, well, she don't like black women. She taught to do this and that. But ain't it the same thing that y'all do with one another, that we do with one another, black women? Y'all don't want to hear that. Oh, I can tell y'all about this. I have supported a lot of black women. They pretend they were going to help me. I'm talking about on social media. On social media. They pretend they were going to help me. Or we can collab, TikTok. They didn't help me. They were trying to be nosy of how I knew about makeup, how I did it so good. And I get tired of black women talking about Cardi B. And one, yes, I do love Cardi B. But my people, we not together. They get it from us anyway. Because she said in her OVO, um, roaches. And I know she did. She said some hateful things. Yes, she did. But y'all, we say hateful things to one another. We call each other the B word. We fight one another. And we talk about one another. We degrade one another. And then content creators talking about, oh, we the only ones can say the N word. We nobody should say no N word. That's degrading us. We don't need to say that to one another. Like, where y'all at? Where everybody mind is at? It's not because we black we need to say that to one another. No, we don't need to say that at all because that's why we traumatized. That's why we don't feel loved. That's why everybody's going their separate ways. Most black feel like they more white. They don't want to be, bougie acting and all of that. People probably say the same thing about me, but it's just they don't like me. You know, they feel like I'm not white enough. I don't smoke. I don't drink, and I just don't. It's just not in my blood to do that. So people get mad. It just is. It is what it is. But y'all need to stop talking about that woman. She know what she said. Everybody gotta learn. Cause when you have black children in this world, people gonna be calling them all kind of names, pick on them. You know, it's not nice. But I love her. Like I love my people. I love my people as well. Y'all can be so rude, disrespectful, mean, inconsiderate. Not all. I said some. And y'all can be so jealous, negative, and big liars that I have dealt with. I want y'all talking about, it ain't me and it. I'm what I have dealt with. But I still love y'all from a distance. But I'm not finna put Cardi B down because we gotta change within ourselves. And they don't want to see that. They can't see it because they don't want to see it. So, but I thank y'all for watching my Ari Fletcher video. Soft Glam. I hope you guys did like it. This will be up on Wednesday, hopefully, because YouTube Studio is down. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. Hopefully, I can get this video up, but it might be another celebrity, hopefully. And we want to talk about Ari Fletcher, her business, Renme. Um, Her owner took it away from her and changed all her passwords on her account. And that's what made me think about working with other people. But yeah, so uh, be ready. I've been working my butt off. I got a video already posted for tomorrow. I just got to make some shorts for it for y'all to watch. And yeah, I've been on the road. I've been busy. I've been posting all on my platforms to just keep my mind going. Because if not, I think I would be in a very hardship of my life thinking about things. And I think with me creating and being creative, being on, you know, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it keeps my mind going and staying positive of creating. So I am busy and yes, I have been very busy. I like to keep myself motivated. Um, but also you guys go support my new ebook. I did my Aaliyah, Tiana Taylor, Lori Harvey, all those little pictures. It was so cute. So I want you guys to please go support my new ebook. And I do have my stickers as well. Go support. I got to create more stickers. Just give me some time. Things just been rushing really fast. So just give me some time. I'm going to try to recreate and but yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. So I'm doing something that I love to be creative and learning on my own step by step. And how so I get the stickers. You can go right here in my bio, all those links, and you click on the link, and it's the last one. It'll say Black Content Creator Stickers. It'll take you directly to the same website like my ebook, Gumroad. And it's just I have the previews of the stickers, so you can make a T-shirt out of it. Um, book you put book bag, keychain, however you want to do it. You can make a T-shirt. I'm also gonna try to do like wordings and stuff like empowerment, especially from young girls and older women. So I'm be excited. So I will put it in. I wanted to put it in my store on the YouTube, but They price too high. So it's on Gumroad. It's affordable. But yeah, you can buy it and you can cut it out, the little stickers, and get it made for yourself however you want. But I'm going to try to recreate some. Hopefully, I can do some tonight if I don't get too sleepy. But I got to be on it. So just give me time. And I want to do something for Easter. So give me time and in summer. So I want to create. I want to be in that mindset. So I thank y'all so much. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to Modest Transformation by Celeste on YouTube and my other YouTube channel, Celeste Reacts. Follow me on TikTok, Transformation by Celeste, and I have also two Instagrams, Celeste Glow Up and Modest Transformation by Celeste. All right, guys, and go hype my video I posted Saturday. Get that up to 100 or 200 views, like I did Cardi B. Cardi B, I got about 300 some views. I thank y'all so much because y'all love Cardi B on my channel. I don't know why, but y'all love her. So I hope y'all love Ari Fletcher for Wednesday, and we're gonna talk about the hair discourse about natural hair again tomorrow. And yeah, I'm moving, baby. I'm getting it together. So don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Happy Monday, and I will see y'all back here on Wednesday. All right? Ciao.